Welcome everyone to another episode of Crypto Shenanigans, where I will look at interesting news and happenings in the world of crypto. Today I'm going to have a look at the concept of play to earn in video games, and if it does make sense at all. First of all, what's play to earn? It's just exactly what you might think. You play the video game and earn money. Usually though, it's not directly dollars or euros, it's cryptocurrency. There are two ways to earn crypto in games. One way is to complete tasks or activities to earn the cryptocurrency the game uses, or the game items themselves are tokens, i.e. NFTs, that can be then sold on the blockchain. Most play-to-earn games combine both methods. On the surface, play-to-earn sounds like the best of two worlds. You can play the game, have fun, and at the same time you also earn money. Earning money while playing? That's the best job, isn't it? In addition, play-to-earn games try also to appeal to the idea of using the NFTs of one game into another, allowing a sort of a portability of assets. From the developer's point of view, this business model allows small indie studios to reduce the initial capital investment necessary to develop a game, plus guarantees a steady stream of funds that would allow them to keep the game alive for years or even forever. Is this the future of gaming then? It's too early to say, but I think that if you look under the hood of the concept of play to earn, it might not be as a good idea as it sounds. First of all, let's take the cryptocurrency aspect. Crypto adoption is not that wide as people dwelling in it think it is. You still can't buy most of the real-life goods and services using crypto. You have to convert crypto for real dollars at some point. Security is another problem. There are too many exploits, hacks, and outright scams in the crypto world right now. In an environment like that, no reliable business model can flourish and attract the majority of consumers. It can only attract for now what they are called innovators and early adopters, and maybe not even all of them. Let's take for example Axie Infinity, which is currently the biggest play-to-earn game. In March 2022, they were hacked and lost around $600 million. The developers are still right now slowly reimbursing the affected users that lost their money. Hopefuls say that all these problems will be solved when the technology matures and more big players enter the space. They are sure that crypto will become like normal currency, and therefore there won't be any huge swings in price anymore. It's possible. Still, one big detractor for crypto to become like a currency are the transaction costs. Every time you do a transaction on the blockchain, you have to pay a fee to the validator of the transaction, and in some cases, when the chain is particularly congested, the price could be quite steep, forcing you not to make the transaction itself. You don't usually have these kind of problems with normal currency, not to mention that many players in the crypto sphere are attracted exactly by the big swings in price that allow them to earn quite steep returns for well-placed bets on the various currencies. Let's take now the idea of earning by playing a game. The base concept is that since you already spend many hours in a game, if you can also get paid, then it's a profit. Or is it? Where does the money come from? You're not paid a salary by the developers of the game. It's the game itself that prints money, i.e. creates the token you earn as money. Then there's a problem. It's called inflation. If I know I can earn X amount of crypto playing Z amount of hours, then I can double or triple that to earn 2 or 3 times more. Thing is that everyone will do that, and the amount of money created will be so high that the token will be worth very little on the market. Not to mention that there will be someone that instead of playing the game directly, will create a bot to play the game 24/7, making the game substantially worthless for real human players. Now let's say that the base currency of the game is not the main focus of the game, nor it can be mined by bots. So the game has to offer the incentive of creating valuable items by playing, that can be then sold on the market for a profit. And here I think we encounter another series of problems. The first problem is, how many hours does it take to create a valuable item? There is a risk for a person to become a literal slave to its beloved game, just to generate one item. And that's not considering the fact that the item creation algorithm has got a randomization factor, so it's not even guaranteed that X amount of hours will always produce one valuable item. Then we have the problem of game meta. When it has been solved, only a certain kind of items will have value and will make a profit on the market. So either you are the lucky one who got there first, or you will need to invest quite an amount of money and time to catch up with the others and start making a profit. Play-to-earn games tend to indeed reward early players rather than late comers. Again, let's take Axie Infinity as an example. Currently, the initial investment to play the game is estimated to be around $100 to $300. You can start with less, but it's highly discouraged, as it won't make you enjoy the game on one side, and it won't allow you to earn good returns. So play-to-earn games tend to become inaccessible for new players after a while. In fact, veterans of Axie Infinity currently offer scholarships, i.e. they rent out their assets to let newcomers get into the game, creating a substantially new social class, the crypto peons. So to keep the game alive, once the initial meta has been solved, developers need to keep changing it. But that creates a series of problems by itself. How do developers decide how to change the meta? Because as soon as the meta is changed, an asset is not worth what it was before. Its value could go up or down quite substantially. So now we are in a situation where developers need to change the game meta, but at the same time they don't want to upset the current players whose net worth in the game is the highest. Are we sure to trust the developers to be neutral and blind arbiters? In the end, play-to-earn games tend to rest on the shoulders of big spenders, people that can afford to invest thousands of dollars. It does not rely on the peons. I can easily see situations where the game whales could be tipped-off about the upcoming meta change. Or even they try to influence the meta change itself. By the way, in the real world that would be called lobbying, or the illegal version is called bribery. I would like to consider now another aspect, the players. What kind of players are the actual target of these play-to-earn games? As much as the game developers might think, or might make you think, most of these games are targeted to investors, not gamers as per common definition. Let me explain. Gamers in the traditional sense just enjoy the game, its mechanics, the graphics. They enjoy the meta, they want to solve it, they try to break the game just for fun, etc. They are happy to buy the game or pay a monthly subscription, and probably are willing to buy fairly priced microtransactions. That's it though. Play-to-earn games are not targeted to them. The target is people that want to make a profit and make money. They are investors, gamblers, but also less well-off users that hope to become rich, ideally as quickly as possible. These are users that are not shy in investing in the game quite substantial amounts of money, either because they have it or they take it out as a debt, and that's another problem by itself. And like all investors, they want the highest possible monetary return. That's their fun. As in all aspects of life where money is involved, we have all its excesses. The big divide between rich and poor, the top 1% controlling 90% of the valuable assets, poor people that are exploited, scammers of course, etc. So a game that should be the paradigm of escapism from reality would just become a microcosm where reality is reproduced in its worst aspects. For all these reasons, I believe that play-to-earn games are not a good direction to evolve gaming into. I hope it's just a temporary fad, or that anyway it will just remain a very niche market. There are other aspects of play-to-earn that I didn't cover, like the actual portability of assets between games that it does not make sense to me, or what happens if the blockchain upon which the game is built goes bust, and probably more aspects that play-to-earn aficionados tend to gloss over. And what do you think? Did I miss anything? Do you believe in play-to-earn? And if so, why? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked the video, please like and subscribe so I can bring you more crypto shenanigans. Thank you.